Ready? I call to order the Maplewood City Council Monday, April 27th, 2026 meeting. We have a Pledge of Allegiance. If we'll all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Ms. Sent, if you'll do roll call.
Councilmember Juniman.
Here.
Councilmember Lee.
Present.
Councilmember Villavicencio.
Here.
Acting Mayor Cave.
Here. Okay, we have an agenda before us. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Any additions or questions to the agenda? Kathy?
City cleanup.
Okay, we have a motion with one addition, city cleanup. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes. We have an approval of minutes, April 13th, 2026, City Council meeting minutes. Do we have a motion?
I move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further questions or additions? Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes. Appointments and presentations, administrative presentations. Mr. Darrow.
Good evening, everyone. Just a couple of updates and some forecasting for next month. It's hard to believe, but we're already going to be kicking off the 2027 budget process during our next work session on May 11th. And then at that meeting, we'll also have a state of EMS services as well. And then a series of community events that during the work session our city clerk provided, including the Minnesota Flea Market, Pan-Asian Farmers Market, and Whips and Waffles. All of those are happening in May. And that's all I have. I'll stand for questions.
All right. Anyone have any questions for Mr. Darrow? Okay, then moving on, council presentations. Kathy?
Well, Saturday was our city cleanup. I warned you enough times, now I can tell you it's over. And it was very successful in spite of the not very friendly weather. We had more vehicles than last year, about 375 vehicles, and some of the largest loads of stuff you have ever laid eyes on. Oh, my word. Where it all came from, I have no idea. People rented U-Hauls. One U-Haul came back twice. So they really cleaned the house. Anyway, it was very successful. And I'll have more statistics for you at the next meeting.
Kathy, I do remember your multiple requests for people to go through their house and garage and basements and attics, so I think you brought that one on.
They did.
Yes. All right. Next, we have Community Design Review Board 2025 Annual Report. Mr. Bill Kempe from the Community Design Review Board, Chairperson.
Hello.
Good evening.
So I'm Bill Kempe. I'm the chairman of the Community Design Review Board. On behalf of the board to present the 2025 annual report. Each year, the city ordinance requires the CDRB to report on its actions and activities from the previous year, and it helps support the city's ongoing planning, development, and design review efforts. In 2025, the CDRB held 9 meetings and reviewed 14 design-related proposals. The projects ranged from design review resolutions to comprehensive sign plans and parking waiver requests. Highlights include reviews for the Maplewood Assisted Living, the Verizon Wireless Monopole, Century Ponds, Seven Brews Coffee, and multiple comprehensive sign plans across the city. This year, we conducted our elections, re-electing me as chairman and electing Tom Osman again as vice chair. Members also participated in a discussion led by the Assistant City Manager on the roles and responsibilities of city boards and commissions aimed at improving coordination and efficiency across advisory groups. Board members attended the annual appreciation dinner on February 5th, 2026, hosted by the mayor, city council, and city manager. This was also the first full year of the stipend program for board and commission members. Yay! With payments issued twice annually for meeting attendance after required documentation is submitted. Looking ahead to 2026, staff will provide training tailored to the CDRB's responsibilities. With that, I recommend approval of the Community Design Review Board's 2025 annual report. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Well, I just want to say thank you for what you do. Up here at the City Council, we are so happy to have advisory groups that are so full of educated and smart people, because we take what you say. You do a lot of work for us, and we look at you as our advisory, and as when you give us answers and feedback and you really look and dig into things that we don't dig into, we really appreciate that because it helps us in the process. So I'd want to say thank you.
And thank you.
Yes, Chambray?
Thank you. I just wanted to say thank you, Chair Campy. You guys always, I'm the liaison to the Community Design Review Board, and they always have good, lively conversations at the commission meeting. So thank you so much for the time. And you guys all really, truly, as mentioned there, bring up some of the things that we don't think about in terms of the design aspect of it. So your service is much appreciated. Thank you, Chair.
You're welcome.
Councilmember Juniman?
Thank you, Bill, you and your fellow commissioners. This city wouldn't look as good without you people. So thank
I'll
you
let
for
'em
what you
know.
do.
Okay.
All
Anything
right,
else?
we have a motion in front of us.
Motion to approve the Community Design Review Board 2025 annual report.
Second.
We have a motion and a Chambray and a second Juniman. Any additional questions? Okay, with that, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The motion passes. Our next, we have a Planning Commission 2025 annual report. Alan Ige.
Good evening, Acting Mayor, Council members, and City Manager. Thank you for the opportunity to present the Planning Commission 2025 annual report. Again, my name is Olutoyin Alan Ige, and I'm here on behalf of the Planning Commission to provide brief overview of our work over the past year. Each year, City Ordinance requires Planning Commission to summarize the actions and activities completed during the previous calendar year. And this report is also incorporated into the Development Department annual reporting to the Council. In 2025, the Commission held 8 meetings and reviewed 12 development-related proposals. This included a wide range of land use and zoning items such as conditional use permit, variances, comprehensive plan amendments, and planned unit development updates. Noteworthy example includes the Maplewood Assisted Living PUD, Plan Unit Development Amendment, the Verizon Wireless Communications Monopole, and the Century Ponds Development Package, which requires coordinated approvals. The Commission also elected its 2025 officers, with Tushar Desir serving as chair and Lu Yang as vice chair. Commissioners participated in discussion with Assistant City Manager on board and Commission rules and responsibilities, and attended the annual board and Commission appreciation dinner hosted by Mayor, Council, and City Manager. This was also the first full year of the new stipend program for board and commission members, with payment issued twice annually for attendance at scheduled meetings. Looking ahead to 2026, the Commission will receive tailored training for commissioners. With that, I recommend approval of Planning Commission's 2025 annual report, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Sure. Comment also, Alan, just like we said to Bill, Planning Commission is another extremely important tool for the City Council. the work you guys do and the hours you put in really help and benefit us on the city council to make better decisions. So I really appreciate it. So if you can let everybody know that too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Chambry?
Thank you. I just wanted to also ditto that and say, this is an amazing group of commissioners that we have as a liaison. You guys always have very lively conversation, and what I really appreciate about what you guys talk about on the planning commission is you're always thinking outside of the box, thinking beyond the project at hand, which is a great thing, because then these are the things that, you know, that we talk about. These are the things that the council, when we watch your videos, we think about. So thank you so much for those. So please share that with the commission.
Thank you. We have a motion in front of us.
Yep.
I move the acceptance of the Planning Commission 2025 Annual Report.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the Planning Commission 2025 Annual Report. Any additional questions? With that, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion passes. Next, we have, let me get in here. We have the Residential Recycling and Trash Annual Review. Ms. Finwell?
Thank you, Acting Mayor and members of the council. So the contracts with Tennis Sanitation for residential recycling and Republic Services for residential trash and yard waste requires an annual review, and that annual review covers their annual reports they submit, which details amounts collected, different materials collected in our recycling program, the number of carts that are out there, and so on. And then it also details performance standards that we receive from residents and from the Environmental Commission, as well as staff. And then also looks at a work plan which identifies service improvements for the remaining contract or the remainder of this year. So tonight, we have representatives of Republic Services and Tennis Sanitation. And we are looking for an approval of the residential recycling and trash annual review, annual reports and the work plans. But first, I was hoping to bring the representatives, perhaps for recycling first. We'll call on Tennis Sanitation, and then they can identify a few key points that they thought went well this year. And then again, call on Republic Services to do the same, and you can discuss. And we're, again, looking for that motion to approve those reports. Thank you.
No boot, Willie?
Good evening, Acting Madam Mayor,
Thank you.
Council, and City staff. I hope you're all enjoying the rain that I ordered today.
Yes.
It was well needed. And so now, our report, Alex will give you, I'm Willie, this is Alex. And she will give you all the good news on our reports for this year.
Thank you.
Yeah, Maplewood had a great year. Single family was up by 353 tons. Multifamily was down by about 5.5 tons, which is a pretty minimal decrease. Additionally, the city parks have had a massive improvement over the year, and residuals did not have any increase. They were down a tiny bit, which is great.
Wonderful.
Yeah, like the multifamily, that can vary from year to year, depending on what managers they have that particular year and what people are living in the complexes. Some people are more concerned about recycling than others, so them numbers go up and down all the time. But overall, it's a very good report.
Great. I want to thank you guys for the wonderful job you've been doing. I know we're putting out an RFP. Hopefully you'll participate in that again. You guys have been wonderful with us. And I like your 2025, in your work plan review, like just participating in, touch a truck events here, the solid waste improvement pilot project, the education tags, your multifamily properties, and the SCORE agreement work plan. Those are all things that just, to me, show the relationship you guys have with us, how willing you are to do things for our community. And I just want to say how much I really appreciate it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Does anyone have any questions? Councilmember
one.
I don't have a question, I have a comment.
Oh.
Having read the tags that you issue, I don't know how people put the darndest things in their recycling bin, might I say.
Got to
If
cover all
everybody-
the bases.
If everybody could read this list, maybe they'd start behaving differently.
Yes.
Oh, my word.
And that is a time-consuming thing to put the tags also. So I
Yes.
saw how many there were, and I, appreciate it, because
Yes.
your team could just say, skip by it, but that's a lot.
Right, yep.
Councilmember Lee?
Thank you, Acting Mayor. Councilmember Ginnivan, I checked to see if I was on the naughty list, and I don't think I made it, so. I was really worried when I looked at it. Looking at this, styrofoam continues to be a thing where people continue to put into recycling, and I know last time I was at your location, we talked about how styrofoam is a thing, and, is there any possible technology, any new thing that may be coming that we can make better use of recycling styrofoam, or a better process for that in the future? Do you foresee that at all?
Well, the only way I could see that working is if we could get some kind of a plant in Minnesota that could recycle the styrofoam. Otherwise, I've said in the past, the problem is when you send out a semi-load, they need 40,000 pounds. And you're not going to get 40,000 pounds of styrofoam in a semi-trailer. So that's the disadvantage to that. So if we had a local plant, then it would be different.
It's such a limited market. There's not very many plants that are recycling it, and the ones that do, the requirements are very specific. It has to be very clean, compacted. There's a lot of requirements that we might just not meet.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Thank you.
And Republic? Did someone want to come up and give their report? Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, council members. I'm excited to be here once again this year to give you our 2025 annual report. Before we get started, though, I would like to remember that I heard a wonderful statement, that I heard that you guys have a wonderful team and wonderful staff. So tonight, I've actually brought my own wonderful team and staff that we work together with that makes the streets of Maplewood work, sorry. I brought with me tonight Brian Myborg, which is our general manager. He oversees all aspects of the service offers. Justin Salo, who's our operations manager. He leads the collection team. And then, of course, my wonderful boss, my manager, Bev Mathisen, and she oversees all of the aspects of our contract. I'd like to share that over the years, we've evolved into being the leaders in environmental service by putting sustainability in action for your city and the nation. I have provided several highlights on how we put sustainability in action, but the most important one that actually goes with your waste contract would be bullet point number 2, track my truck. Before we get to that bullet point, though, we have several ways that residents can reach us, not just through our call center, but also through our local email that we've set up through Sean here at the city, otherwise through our online platform and our app, which is that Track My Truck. I keep mentioning Track My Truck, and I'm excited to announce that we have a new software that we've developed. It's real-time tracking. Customers can view their truck progress along its route. They can schedule a missed pickup. They can schedule cart replacement as long as it's like a broken cart, same size, and it's all with just a click of a button. On the next slide, it's what residents see. This is a software that is evolving more and more, and I personally use it myself. It's actually pretty fun to see when my route has been completed, and then I text my daughter and tell her, bring that cart in. Providing exceptional customer experience is something your residents have learned to expect from our public services. At Republic Service, we love to hear from what residents think, and we offer them the opportunity by taking a survey. I've listed some of the feedback, and rest assured, residents are happy. We also love to engage in our community. In September, my general manager, Brian, and myself attended the Touch a Truck. Even through all the rain, it was actually really fun to engage with those residents that came and attended. Another engagement was this past weekend, like Councilmember Juneman said, it was a success. It went off without a hitch. And I sincerely want to thank each and every one of you and your wonderful staff for the outstanding partnership that we've built. And I would like to open it up to any questions you may have for me.
Sure. I just want to say, just like, and reiterate what I said to Tennis, you guys have also been a great partnership with us. I know I've spoken to you guys. And just, it's been great how you can pivot, how you can work with Sean so well with requests she has, and you guys are right there with it. You participate in the spring cleanup, and you know how big that is. Kathy makes it bigger every year. And, you know, the state of the city showing up there, Touch a Truck, and the fall cleanup campaign. So you really do help our residents a lot. And having that Track My Truck, that's such a great service. I know back in the day, we barely ever missed. But one day, I remember we did, and it was just a fiasco to try. You're like, no, I can't wait another week with all these kids, you know.
Yep.
So what a great opportunity to just be able to go on your phone and do that in real time.
Absolutely.
So that's a bonus.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Lee?
Thank you, Acting Mayor. It wasn't raining, it was a downpour that day. I mean, it really was. I just wanted to also to Tennis too, is one question that I do have is, what do you love most about working with Maplewood compared to your other clients and other folks that you serve?
I like working with Sean. She's easy to work with. She's, wonderful. Your residents are very, understanding. And if they ever have any issues or anything, they can definitely contact us and we'll get them taken care of right away. So you guys are very easy to work with. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Sean. With that, we have a motion. Would somebody like to make a motion?
I move approval of the residential recycling and trash annual reviews.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any additional questions or comments? None said. So all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Our next is, thank you. You can stay for the fun.
I think the fun's already passed.
You're going to get a boot again,
Yes.
Willie. All right. Let me get to F6. We have a resolution proclaiming Arbor Day 2026. Mr. Love.
Yes, Acting Mayor and Council. So tonight, Council will consider proclaiming May 22nd, 2026 as Arbor Day in Maplewood. Proclaiming Arbor Day in Maplewood supports the city's sustainable and initiatives and encourage residents to value, plant, and care for trees. A resolution showing City Council support is also a requirement of the Tree City USA designation. This is a designation that the city's had every year since 2010. And this designation also really does help us with tree grants, and we'll be talking about that later on tonight as well. Back in, the city's really has put a lot of energy and effort into managing our urban forest. Back in 2011, we identified about a little over 2,100 ash trees, either on active areas of city land or boulevards. By the end of this planting season, we estimate roughly about 200 will be left. And a lot of this work was dealing with the impacts of EAB and how quickly they became hazards. Also, we don't just take down trees, so we've planted roughly about 820 trees on city land and right-of-ways. And through our tree sale, we'll have sold roughly, this includes this year, 1,200 trees that have been planted on private land. So it's not just about cutting down the bad ones, it's also about putting up good ones. In 2024, the council might remember you helped establish the EAB relief program, and that was a private program for property owners that might have a ash tree that was diseased or a hazard to take down and help them be able to finance part of that removal cost. And then in 2025, council helped us evolve that into actually what we have now, which is the private tree relief program, which, it opens it up to other diseases or other trees that might be hazard. So as you can see, Maplewood does value its trees a lot. There's a lot of work that we've taken to manage the urban forest. And with that, tonight, I'm available for any questions.
Any questions for Steve? We have a motion in front of us.
I move to approve the resolution proclaiming May 22nd, 2026 as Arbor Day in Maplewood.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further questions? With none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes. Okay, next we have consent agenda. We have items G1 through 8.
Motion to approve consent agenda item G1 through 8.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further questions or additions? Kathy?
I would like, I would like this, a little bit of attention paid to the SCORE grant.
Okay, that is number 7. And that is G7 would be Ms. Finwall.
Thank you, Acting Mayor and members of the council. So Ramsey County offers Select Committee on Recycling and Environment, or SCORE grants, to cities to enhance or improve their recycling efforts. The county awards the grant funds on a per capita basis to help cities with their recycling programs. So here in Maplewood, we were awarded $120,184 plus $10,145 of incentive funds. So that's for the year. And those incentive funds are put in place to encourage the cities to go above and beyond. So every year we work with our recycling hauler, Tennis Sanitation, to make some improvements. And this year we'll be promoting the Biz Recycling Program, which is offered by the county. It's in place to offer free technical and grants to businesses and institutions to make improvements to their recycling, maybe start an organics collection program. So we'll promote that throughout the year. And then engage small business recycling, and how we do that is in the contract with Tennis Sanitation, we allow small businesses and churches to opt into our recycling program at the same rate as residential. So we'll continue to promote that, and then participate in the curbside, yes, so that they can participate in that curbside recycling program. So with that, we are looking for approval of the 2026 SCORE grant agreement, which is now in place, and looking to direct the mayor and city manager to sign that agreement.
Thank you. Kathy, did you have any further questions?
No, I just wanted it highlighted. Thank you, Sean.
Very good. All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion passes. We move on to public hearings. We do have a public hearing tonight, and if you're interested in participating, there is a sign-up sheet in the back. You can sign up now. You have 3 minutes to speak. And Ms. Sint? Oh, yes. Okay, so Beacon Acquisition, LLC, multifamily residential apartment building, 1375 Frost Avenue East. Ms. Parr.
Thank you. Good evening, Acting Mayor, members of the council. I'll draw your attention to the overhead. It'll pop up here shortly. There we go. As you likely recall, the council previously approved construction of a 40-unit multifamily residential building to be located at 1375 Frost Avenue East. We refer to this as a Gladstone Crossing. The red outline parcels there create that overall development area. In order to move forward with the project, the applicant Beacon Acquisition LLC is requesting that the city council vacate a public utility easement that runs through the property. As you can see on the overhead, we have a pre-1967 utility easement that was discovered. They were doing their due diligence to get ready for construction, and it happens from time to time. Things pop up, and luckily we catch them. And in this case, you can see the light gray area that runs north to south and then west to east on the western portion there is what they're looking to vacate. The overhead utilities that exist are not in those areas necessarily anyway, so they're not really meeting their intended purpose at the moment. In addition to that, when the new development happens, there'll be new utilities run, and new easement areas will be needed, and they'll be put in place at that time, and they'll be underground in that case as well. So for that reason, we know that these are no longer necessary, and staff recommends the city council hold the required public hearing that we have to do to vacate these easements. And then the motion to approve a resolution for the public vacation. The applicant has a representative in the audience today, Kevin Walker. Kevin is the VP of Housing Development at Beacon Interfaith Housing Collaborative, and he's happy to answer any questions you might have as well.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Parr. With that, Mr. Lee.
Just a question. Just a general question, if it's all right. I know this is about the public vacation of this component, but can you give us a quick project update too to see where they are abouts with it and when this potentially will be coming to life?
Thank you, Acting Mayor and Councilmember Lee and other council members. Yes, we have the applicant here who can maybe speak more directly if you have specific things, but I will tell you that they are getting ready to move forward. They want to make a change in regards to some financing. They received some grants previously. They want to turn those into loans, so that'll actually be coming back before you, I believe, at your next meeting. And then we're going to be full speed ahead getting ready for construction, moving forward with the big thing that I know they want to do as well as we want to see happen is the building to come down. And we're anticipating by this fall that will happen. But if the applicant wants to come forward, if you'd like him to, he can maybe speak specifically about, there's been a number of things that have happened in regards to holdups, I would say. We had some historic designation issues we had to deal with, some financing that had to be shored up. And I think we're at a point in talking with the applicant where we're getting really close.
Thank you.
Well, let's hold the public meeting first, and then the applicant can come up and speak with us. Okay? So with that, I will open the public hearing. And Ms. Sint, do we have anybody who'd like to speak at the public hearing?
Acting Mayor, we do not have anybody listed.
Okay. If anyone would like to come up right now, you have a chance to sign on the list. Otherwise, I'm going to close the public hearing. Okay. I'm going to close the public hearing. All right. And with that, if we would like the applicant to come up, I believe council might have some questions, but you can also tell us what's going on, give us an update too, please.
You bet. Hi, Acting Mayor and City Council members. It's good to be before you. It's been a long time, I know, that we've been all working together toward seeing this project come to fruition. Yes, certainly in terms of a project update, you know, our hope is actually to be closing and starting construction as early as mid-June. As always, like it's the ongoing question about when are all the pieces ready. We have multiple sources of financing for this project, and it's going through final reviews at the State Housing Finance Agency, which is kind of the big controlling factor on when we'll ultimately get to closing. But we do seem to be in the final chapter, and these are among those final pieces that we need to get in place to be able to move ahead. Thank you.
Councilmember Lee, did you have any questions?
No, that's exactly what I want. I've had a couple of people ask me about when is the building coming down, when is it going to be going up, so it's good to hear that. Thank you.
Thanks.
Councilmember Villavicencio.
Thank you. Just a comment, I just want to say thank you for sticking with this project and being in Maplewood. I think, you know, your organization and the housing projects that you do is exactly what we need in this community, and so just thank you and keep going at it.
Thank you very much, Council Member. We're very happy to be here, and we've appreciated the support of the community, and staff have been tremendous to work with, so
Thank you.
much to be said there.
Thank you. With that, we have a motion.
I move to approve the resolution for public vacation of an easement for the Beacon project.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next on our list, we have unfinished business. We have a resolution authorizing advertisement for bids 2026 Boulevard Ash Tree Removal and Replacement Project, City Project 26-07. Mr. Love.
Yes, Acting Mayor, Council, it's more trees. So the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources awarded the city $500,000 as part of their 2025 Community Tree Planting Grant. This grant will allow us to remove roughly about 200 more ash. That gets us down to that 200 left number. The funding will help grind the stumps, do boulevard restoration, as well as planting new trees at a 1-to-1 ratio. When we do this, the city plants a mix of trees to really minimize the risk of future disease coming in and wiping out whole areas. The grant also requires a 3-year maintenance plan to help these trees really get off to a good start. Those funds aren't covered by the grant, that the city will cover that part. We estimate the overall cost of that being around $87,000, which would be funded through the Street Revitalization Fund. The plans and specifications are ready to be advertised for bids. The bid opening is tentatively proposed for 10 a.m. on May 20th, 2026. And with that, I'm available for any questions.
I just want to comment that $500,000 grant is pretty huge. So congratulations to your team. That's great for the city.
Yes, Caitlin helped lead this project, and I'll certainly pass it along.
That's great. Do you have any questions for Steve? We have a motion in front of us.
I move to approve the attached resolution authorizing the advertisement for bids for the 2026 Boulevard Ash Tree Removal and Replacement Project, City Project 26-07.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion passes. We'll move on to new business. We have resolution for a lawful gambling premise permit for Bayport American Legion at Goodrich Golf Course, 1820 Van Dyke Street North. Ms. Sint.
Thank you, Acting Mayor and Council. So tonight, we have Bayport American Legion requesting council approval for a lawful gambling premises permit to conduct gambling activities at Goodrich Golf Course. Bayport American Legion is very active in doing this kind of activity, as they have 18 sites other than this establishment. So the city, per statute, we had to run a background check on their gambling manager, Bill Bertzloff, and there was nothing that came back to say we should not do this. So if they are approved, they are going to join the 8 other organizations that are currently contributing to the city's charitable gambling funds. And the Gambling Control Board for the state is who actually issues the premises permit, but they will only proceed with local approval, and that is done via a resolution. So we are asking that council approve the resolution for the lawful gambling premises permit for Bayport American Legion to conduct gambling activities at Goodrich Golf Course at 1820 Van Dyke Street. And tonight we have Kelly Bertelson, the general manager with Bayport Legion, and Jennifer Stevenson. She's the assistant gambling manager. They are here if you would like them to provide any additional information.
Sure. If you'd like to come up and introduce yourselves, that'd be great.
Thank you for having us. I'm Kelly Bertelson, General Manager of the Bayport Legion.
And I'm Jennifer Stevenson, the Assistant Gambling Manager.
Welcome. Welcome. Do you want to tell us a little bit about anything about Bayport you'd like us to know?
Like she said, we are
Yeah.
very active.
Yeah.
We have 18 pull tab sites right now. We're very busy with pull tabs, bingo, meat, raffle, e-tabs. I don't know. We're just busy.
Oh, I know. I know
But
you
we're
guys are
always
all over
looking
the
for
place. Yeah.
new sites to take on, so.
So Goodrich will be that'll be a good spot. I was surprised nobody was there, actually.
Right. I don't think a lot of golf courses have pull tabs that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
but-
Well, good addition.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions? With that, we have a motion in front of us, if anyone would like to make it.
I move to approve the resolution for a lawful gambling premises permit for Bayfort American Legion to conduct gambling activities at Goodrich Golf Course.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any additional questions? Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes. Welcome to
you.
Thank
Maplewood.
you so much.
Thank you. And with that, we have no award of bids, and we are adjourned.